Students in the St. Joseph Public Schools will be wearing masks when school starts on August 23rd. The St. Joseph School Board voted 5-1 in favor of requiring masks for students, staff, and visitors. KQ2's Madeline McLean shares what district leaders had to say, why they persuaded them to vote yes.
In some ways, the first day of school this year will look like last year. St. Joseph schools are once again requiring masks.
The number one most important thing that is on our mind as a board is we want to keep kids in school, and we want to keep staff there to teach them.
The school board, mostly unmasked, met Tuesday, voting to require masks after they were handed a packet of data and medical recommendations.
This was based on listening to the science.
The district's top health official, Maria Burnham, says all of her research boiled down to the familiar Swiss cheese approach. Mask, vaccinate, wash your hands, social distance, and stay home if you're sick.
We know Swiss cheese is holy, but if we stack it all up, those holes get filled in. So we just need to do as many things as we can to keep our kids in their seats.
The research bolstered by health officials at the national, state, and local level recommending masks in schools, as well as a slight majority of parents and school staff surveyed. Board member and Dr. Brian Green says while all of that is important, his yes vote was largely based on attendance.
My biggest concern is kids need to be in school.
An update to state and federal policies incentivizes schools with masks. If people are properly wearing those face coverings, fewer are sent home to quarantine if someone becomes infected.
Only the sick student would be out. So that's going to keep more students in their seats.
And if the district didn't require masks, the fall would look like the summer session.
During summer school, we had optional masks, and we did have an elementary school and a middle school that did close before the end of the summer session due to COVID.
Or worse, last year.
Last year it was a mess. It was a mess. Sometimes they were in school, sometimes they weren't.
So while masks at the start of the school year may resemble 2020, board members say it should be a totally different result.
My hope is that with wearing masks, fewer kids will become positive, there will be fewer infections, and therefore kids will be able to stay in school.
Reporting in St. Joseph, Madeline McLean, KQ2 News.
The school board also will have a standing monthly agenda item on the mask policy so that board members can reevaluate and the requirement on a monthly basis.